Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today we're going to do a get ready with me video because I am getting ready to go to Halloween Horror Nights. So to get started, I'm just going to pull out my Painterly paint pot, and you can see this old crusty thing is about seen its last day, and I'm just going to put that over both of my eyes for a good base before we start the eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be taking my Walking on Eggshells trio. This is from Wet n Wild, and we're going to go in with this brown crease shade. And I'm just going to put this in the crease of both of my eyes just to give us a little starting base. Then I'm going to be taking this ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow in the color Bay, which is this gorgeous gray, blue-green kind of shimmer, and I'm also going to kind of add this to the crease to deepen it and make it just a little bit darker. Next, I'm going to be going in with this Fergie Wet n Wild palette. We're going to be using this orange shade. I believe this is the Festival palette. And we're going to also just, again, build up this crease and give it a little bit more depth and dimension with a little bit more pop of orange. And then I'm just taking a big fluffy brush to kind of blend this out. It's getting a little bit harsh, so I want to make sure that it all goes together. Next, I'm taking the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild, and I'm doing this kind of green mossy color, which I don't get to use often, so this was a lot of fun. And I'm just going to be packing that all over the eyelid. Next up, we're going to be taking another ColourPop shadow. This is in the color Coconut. This came out in their summer collection this year, and I'm going to be putting that in the outer half of my eyelid. And I'm just kind of packing on the shadow just to build up that color until I get it to the right opacity that I'm looking for. And then again, we're going to go in a lot of blending with this look, especially when you're using a lot of colors. We're just going to blend out all of those colors again so that they look like they flow together. And then we're going to go back in with Bay just to kind of go back to the crease and make sure that we're keeping it a little bit darker. And then back to the Comfort Zone palette, we're going to take that really cool color shifting shadow and deepen up the outer corner just in both of the eyes. And then back to our blending brush, we're just going to again blend that out to make sure that it flows together. Next up, it's time for eyeliner. We're going to be taking the tattoo eyeliner called Trooper from Kat Von D, and I'm just going to be lining my eyes with this. I did a horrible job shooting this on camera, so half of it you aren't going to be able to see. I apologize, but it is a really nice liner, especially for this look. Then we're going to be taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Slide On Glide On Liner, and I'm just going to be popping this in my lower lash line. This stuff really does stay, and it's really nice. We're going to go back in with Coconut, and we're going to be taking an eyeliner brush, and we're just going to be going in under the lower lash line and giving it just a slight pop of blue right underneath my eyes. Next, it's time for mascara. We're taking the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, and I'm just going to be putting this on my upper lashes. This gives me a lot of volume and length. It's not my favorite, but I'm trying to use it up and move on to the next thing that I have. But for lower lashes, we're going to take the Mega Length Mascara from Wet n Wild. I love this for lower lashes. I feel like it doesn't budge once you put it on. It doesn't transfer. So I'm very careful not to poke myself in the eye here in watching the camera. Next, we're taking the Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to put this on my brow bone as a highlight. Just a pop of color. And that's it for the eyeshadow portion. Moving on to foundation, I'm taking this brand new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the shade Light. I got this from QVC, I think. And then we're going to be taking my Clinique Gel Moisturizer and my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I believe this is the Poreless Primer. And I'm going to be putting the moisturizer on first, and then just a little bit of that primer. I'm going to be putting that over my face as well before we go into the foundation. So with the Rainforest of the Sea foundation, this is actually a liquid foundation, and it has a dropper. So I'm just dropping on about 6 drops onto my hands to get a medium to almost full coverage, and I'm just dotting this on, and then I'm going to be going in with my blending brush just to blend it all out. And I sped this up so that we're not here all day, but you guys can get the picture. Next, I'm taking my Dior Creme de Rose lip balm, and this is just, to me, a nice lip primer. It keeps my lips really, really soft. And then we're going in with my Smashbox powder, and this is a really great finishing powder. I've had it for a really long time, and it's just a really nice lightweight powder that kind of gives a nice finishing touch just to set my foundation so that it will be on all night long. Next, I'm taking my favorite Milani lip cream. This is in the Amore Matte Lip Creams in the color Embrace, and I absolutely adore this color. I think this is such a pretty deep cranberry, perfect for the fall, and I'm taking special care to make sure I don't go outside of the lines. I'm not very good with products that are setting, so that is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Have a safe and happy Halloween. Bye!